Let's do this.
So, how did growing up in Memphis influence you guys' music?
I feel like Memphis is the entire. I always say it, I explain it in this like capacity. Like the fun fact that like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is almost in Memphis, but wasn't, is I think the best way to dictate and talk about how like being a musician in Memphis is. Always feeling like you're overlooked. You always have this inherited chip on your shoulder. You're always trying to prove yourself that you're better than like Nashville or better than like in all these other big markets that kind of look over, like even a lot of touring bands look over Memphis. So I feel like it's given us that kind of edge and that like little grit and that soul, extra bit of soul, because like we feel like we're so like overlooked and like no one really cares about what we do because we're coming from like a quintessential like smaller town kind of thing and smaller market. So I feel like it's like giving us that grit, especially with live shows. We always like come with that kind of energy, like we gotta represent for like where we're from and like show people that like where we come from, our music matters also kind of thing.
I know yesterday you had said that you guys were friends when you were teenagers.
College. Yeah.
College. How did you guys all form Blvck Hippie together?
So Blvck Hippie kind of came from like my like solo projects for a while, and then we kind of formed like a band around it. And then our second drummer went to high school with Casey. So when he left the band in 2018, he was like, "Hey, my friend can play drums," and I was like, "Oh, that sounds like he's not gonna be good at drums." And then he ended up being killer, so then he kind of like came on in 2018, and he's like one of the longest, the person's been in the band the longest, and we've kind of just been like working on stuff together, like we live together and stuff, and we kind of like bounce ideas off each other's stuff. Tyrell joined last tour. I met Tyrell when he was 16. He's from Jackson, Tennessee, where I went to college, and I saw him at the show, and I remember being like, "Oh, cool, another black guy, cool." And I didn't think about it again until we played a house show where he goes to college now in Clarksville, Tennessee. And he was like killing, like playing a couple bands that night.
Did you call me about that? You were like, "Hey, yo, Joe, remember that kid?"
Yeah, I was like, this kid's insane. So I walked up to him after, and we were both pretty lit. And I was like, "Hey, man, like, because Joe was supposed to play bass on tour for us, but he couldn't. And I was like, "Hey, man, do you want to disappear for 6 weeks?" And he was like, "Yeah." So he hopped on for like last tour, and he played so well. We were like, "Hey, do you want to like stay?" And then Joe was just filling in for guitar on this tour. He's just been like one of my really good friends, and like when I needed another guitar player, I texted him. I was like, "Hey man, do you want to play South by and like Treefort?" And he was like, "Yes, I'll figure out the rest later." Yes.
So together then, like, what has been your guys' like favorite, or what has been your favorite song that you've created so far?
Ooh, favorite Blvck Hippie song?
I'm going to be pretentious and say it's New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Because
fun fact is Joe played bass on the album. Joe's played bass on almost the majority of our recorded material.
Yes.
Which is a hilarious fun fact that you got to be here. It's so cool. It's like. Yeah.
I like Art School.
Art School?
Art School is cool. I was going to say Last Words just because it's an underdog, man.
Yeah.
It's such a good song and nobody ever talks about how good the song is.
I'm always going to say Bunk Bed's just hype, man. I hate that like it's not our highest stream song. Bunk Bed slaps,
Well, I feel like
Bunk Bed's underrated.
I feel like Last Words of Bunk Bed are the songs like when you go to the show.
Yeah, that's like whoa, it's those songs. You know,
like a lot of the songs are like the streaming songs, and then Bunk Bed and Last Words is like we about to tear this roof up. Like,
but I would say the two new ones, man, are my favorites right now.
Oh yeah, Streetlights
Basketball Camp.
Different, man.
Yeah,
the two new songs are so good.
I think those are our favorite because like this next record's gonna be like so much angrier than I think any of our music has been in the past.
You guys have played one or two of those songs.
We played both. Yeah.
If you guys weren't touring and doing what you're doing right now, I know that you said that you do like tuba and stuff. If you weren't in the music scene, what do you think you would be doing?
I'd probably still be doing this or tennis.
I always say if I had read Anthony Bourdain's first book in middle school, I wouldn't have become a musician. I probably would have ended up trying to be like a chef, or I would have gotten into like film like my brother.
Sorry, I skipped you. So you go.
I'd probably be like a math teacher or something.
Yeah, aren't you already kind of a math teacher?
I tutored,
yeah. Yeah, like here and there. I wanted to be a lawyer, like the entire time I was growing up. That was like my whole big
What
dream.
kind of law?
I don't know. I just was like, I'm okay at talking, you know, that's all it really is at the end of the day. So, but obviously that didn't happen.
Well, so I know some of your guys' inspirations are like artists like Kid Cudi and Kanye, but do you guys have anyone else who you'd say has influenced your guys' like current sound and music that you guys are making?
I feel like a lot of it's been influenced by like a lot of like emo, a lot of like right now I think my like biggest inspirations right now are like the Stay Inside EP with Barty Strings is like still in the band, and then Empire, I Was a Lonely Estate, I think their first record, and then Pianos Became the Teeths, I think their first or second record have been like the ethos of like what this next record I feel like is gonna be, and like definitely kind of influencing a lot of all that jazz and stuff. Yeah.
I've been asking everyone this question today. I think it's fun. If you could find your music in any movie, what movie do you think it would be?
Ooh, okay.
Do we want to do like a whole?
Yeah, we should go down the line.
Yeah.
Let's go down the line.
Do you want to explain?
Why are you making me go first? Okay, if it was one of the sad songs, if it was like a Blvck Hippie song, probably Juno. You know, I feel like that's one of those vibes. Or any like really indie, like small movie, I feel like that's the Blvck Hippie vibe for sure.
I don't really watch movies. I
I'm gonna say because I'm gonna speak this as existence. I want our music to be in like a black queer coming of age film. That's like my goal. That would be sick. That'd be cool.
Riffing off of that, the movie Dope.
Oh, Dope we would have been sick and dope, man.
The movie Dope?
Yeah.
Or you know, like anything by Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh yeah.
So like kind
Or an anime film.
Kind of staying on that like same topic. In the Blvck Hippie movie, who's playing you guys?
Oh man, that's a great question.
Jaden Smith is.
Well, yeah, let's go down to. Well, we know who's playing you,
Yeah,
Joe.
Joe.
Oh, you go say it out loud? Go say it out loud? I dare you. I double
You're too
dare.
far into this. You
I
have
triple
to.
dare.
Okay. I didn't know I was going to be meeting Jaleel White today. So I started talking to him right here.
Dang. Actually, there were two others I thought you were gonna say that you've already.
Yeah, who is it?
Samuel Jackson because of Frozone.
Oh yeah.
Man, I think I think the black dude from Stranger Things should play you.
Oh, I would actually be honored because that dude be holding down the fort.
I want Anthony Anderson to play you.
Why?
Because that would be perfect.
Because I loved him in Kangaroo Jack. Like if he could be who he was in Kangaroo Jack, I think he'd be the
That's fair. Is he still alive?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he's on Blackish.
Oh yeah,
Is he
true.
still alive? Oh
Nigga,
my,
how you?
oh my gosh.
Who would play Casey?
Okay, that's hard.
Yo, who's the nigga that played Walter White?
Oh.
You talking about the dad from Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah,
I forgot. I know. Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, definitely. Either that or that dude from Ozark.
Oh
Jace-
my god, I don't know his name. But I know you're talking about.
Jason Segel.
No.
Is
It's
it-
Jason.
Jason.
Bateman.
Not
Jason
Bateman. I wanted
Yeah.
to say Statham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Because we were talking about
There's too
Jason
many.
Statham.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Jason Bateman could be Casey, and then Jason Statham could be Casey's evil twin.
Yeah. No. Jason Statham is just Casey, but when he's drumming in the movie.
Okay.
So Jason Bateman plays when he's not drumming. The second the song starts, it's like, is that Jason Statham drumming?
Can I steal your Jason Statham fun fact?
The fun fact. What?
Fun fact about Jason Statham: if you look on his Instagram, he is following 0 people.
I found this out because I spent a few drunken nights spread out between 2 months getting on my Instagram story and tagging Jason Statham trying to get him to fight me. So that's how I found out he follows no one.
I am literally gonna look this up right
Yeah,
now.
no,
It's true.
And who were talking about the place
So
in the
do you
movie?
think you could beat him in a fight?
Me? Probably not.
Jason
He's a
Statham
skate.
is following one person
Oh,
and
no.
his skate videos.
That's new.
What?
That's new.
That's new. That's new. Follow.
That's new because.
Why did you want to fight him so bad?
Okay, so here's what happened. So we were talking. All right. So me and Casey got really drunk, and we were talking about cryptocurrency, and we're like, yeah, you don't do anything to make money. And then that cryptocurrency conversation turned into me explaining the entire Fast and Furious plot and franchise to Casey. He asked for it. It was not unsolicited. And as I was going through that, I was like, yeah, dude, like, fuck Jason Statham. And then I started talking about how dumb the Transporter series was. Because Jason Statham's character just says, he literally says that he's like, I have a specific set of rules. And then 10 minutes of the movie, he's broken 5 of those. And then the rest of the plot of the movie is because he broke the rules. And I'm like, that's cool for the first Transformers movie, like Transporter movie. Then the second one, he does the same thing. And then got to the third one, I'm like, this is stupid. So then I explained it to that, and I was like, that's so dumb. And then I was like, you know, fuck that guy. You know what? I'm gonna fight him. So then I did it once, and I never thought it happened again. And then, you know, beer existed, and then it happened again and again. That's how I found out he doesn't follow anybody, and he's yet to respond or view any of those stories. But I'm hoping as the band gains notoriety, he recognizes who I am. So maybe like we're walking around Hollywood one day and he's not looking, and I can sneak like an elbow to the back of like the neck, like back here.
It's gonna be like some hot rod shit, like your entire life goal.
Yeah, exactly. But I got
God of War, may your hammer be mighty.
But I gotta hit him like complete by surprise. If he has a chance to like be aware, I'm done.
Yeah,
So best thing to do is I gotta see him first, keep running, because I like he could outlast me in a fight because he like works out, but I know I'm faster than him. Like there's no way he can beat me in a race.
Yeah,
because like
that's true.
You know,
I know. Yeah, that.
I played sports.
I like.
Oh yeah.
My favorite takeaway from this is unsolicited Fast and Furious facts. That's just like it was unsolicited.
Yeah.
What would you guys say is the best or funniest fan experience you've had?
Okay. Oh.
You want to talk
Probably
about
the chess. When we signed the chess, that was really good.
Like a funny fan interaction.
Yeah.
See, there's funny ones, but like there's things we probably can't say.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, ooh.
I will say, someone tried to sell me a Blvck Hippie T-shirt.
Oh yeah, Diana.
Yeah. Oh, don't take names, nigga.
Yeah.
Boy, like my face was on there, and she was like, "Hey, this band's playing here tonight. You should buy their merch." And I said, "That's me." And she said, "Oh, look forward to seeing you." And I was like, "Yeah." And then I just kept drinking this like $12 vodka Red Bull that was like that big.
My favorite fan interaction is the chess. I'm gonna tell you that. I think that's PG enough. We had this one fan, I think it was in Ohio, right, who asked us to sign their chess. Like they have football chess.
I was like, you saying chess.
Well,
Oh, chest. Okay.
yeah, you remember the story, yeah. And Josh comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, come sign this person's chest." I'm like, "What?" I was like really, really confused. And so I go up to this person, and I'm just like, I go and I sign their chest. I was just like, "Ooh, you're like ripped, you know. This is really hard." And everybody was just like, "What did you just say about this person's chest?"
It was like home skill was chiseled.
Yeah, like chiseled.
Like I think like I never like envisioned what it would be like to sign someone's chest because that's not something I think you can prepare for. It was super cool. The person was super nice. It was just like so weird, and I was also like, because like when I write, I normally like rest my like my hand on something, but I was like not gonna do that because I was like, this is already intimate enough. I don't want to just like.
Oh, I was in there. I was like.
Like you're rearranging shapes just. Yeah, that was cool. I remember that. Cool space. Shout out Black Punk Press in Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out. Cool space. Black owned DIY punk space. Super dope.
Well, how's your guys' experience been at performing Treefort so far?
It's been super cool. It's kind of a blur because like we left at like 6 a.m. yesterday to get here. So it's pretty cool so far. Like everything's in walking distance. There's like a lot of food around. The artist lounge is like sick. We had to go to the artist lounge when it opens. It's like sick, dude. They have like hella food.
Oh really?
Like actual food, not like the South by.
Doesn't
like
it?
one
You
taco.
can't say that.
Sorry. South by was great. Please have us back. I had the time of my life. I'm so tired of tacos.
And we're tired of tacos. There were a lot of tacos in South by. A lot of them.
A lot of tacos.
There's an appropriate number of tacos until you get. It's like going to Taco Bell and ordering a 12-pack for yourself.
I feel like I have
I feel like
to be.
that was said from experience. I was like,
I was just saying, like you've been through something.
That was so accurate. Like
She's
what's
been saying she doesn't want Taco Bell this whole trip.
I don't like.
So what
Taco Bell
happened
because
before?
I
I gotta know.
got
I gotta know what happened before this trip that made you like specifically.
why are you yelling?
I don't know.
That's the Memphis show.
I went to a football game in high school, and we got back at like midnight or something. My friend and I were high as shit. And we stopped at Taco Bell. I got a large Baja Blast, like a frozen Baja Blast, and a 12-pack for myself. I ate all 12 tacos within like 10 minutes, and I threw up aggressively for like 4 hours. I have not had Taco Bell since.
Makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
I get it now.
I've been there, done that. Oh man, I feel that story so much.
Moving on from Taco Bell.
Think outside the bun.
If you could collab with any other music artist, who would it be and why?
That's a good question. Me? Oh man, I want to do like strip. No, I want to do a collab with Kenny Beats. I want to do that so bad. I think either Kenny Beats or like I just want Tyler, the creator, to let me play guitar in some of his songs. Cause I'll shred. I want to shred. I want to play rap guitar so bad. So like, just any rapper I want to collab with. That would just be so sick. I had a dream to collab with Kanye, but that's so over. But no, Kid Cudi, man, that would be sick, dude. I play just like little mathy guitars. Kid Cudi do a couple of whoas. Yeah, Casey does a couple of drum fills. You get some bass stuff. That would be sick.
Literally not even woes, just him humming.
Yeah.
Man, I love Kid Cudi so much.
God, I have like, dude, someone recognized my Kid Cudi tattoo.
Yeah.
I have two. So this is one, and I have a stick and poke of Spin Built to Heaven here.
Very nice.
Yeah, I got this one. I got both my shoulder tattoos right before last tour. They hurt.
Fair.
Yeah.
Has everyone seen The Simpsons?
I've seen a decent amount of The Simpsons.
I've seen enough to recognize pop culture.
Yeah.
I think.
If you could be anyone from The Simpsons, who would it be and why?
I feel like a better question would be what would we be from Rick and Morty?
Rick and Morty. Let's go for it.
That was the Simpsons. I was gonna say that.
That's so cringy, Joe. I really hate that you had to change the question to
No,
that. That was such a civilized question.
I've never seen
and
Rick and Morty.
I am so sorry.
No, let's do Simpsons. Have a great
let's
joke.
please do Simpsons.
I'm so sorry. This is why I'm only a hired gun. We bring Joe out like once a year, then hide him back in the car. It's like
You're like Dick Vitale after March Madness. They just put him in. Come back to be cryogenically frozen.
I'm like Tom Holland before the movie comes out. They just hide me in the basement so I can spoil anything.
Man. Simpsons character. Do you want to go first?
Simpsons character? I would be the store owner because he's a background character. That's me. I play bass.
All right.
I don't really know much about The Simpsons, but I know they proved
You know what?
their
We
own
could even do
success.
Simpsons or SpongeBob.
Ooh,
Oh, SpongeBob reverse. Okay,
Oh,
we
yeah,
gotta go back now.
SpongeBob.
I'm Patrick.
All right.
Keep
Patrick.
going.
Patrick. Love that. Casey.
I don't know. I've never seen SpongeBob.
All right. I'm gonna say Sandy because Sandy knows science and you're smart. Boom. Me, easy, light work. I'm gonna say Joe's gonna go next and then come back to me.
I feel like I'm either Barnacle Boy or Plankton's wife.
The fucking computer.
I don't
Did not see that coming.
I'm like, or what do you think I am? Who do you think I am?
No, those are good, Joe. Those are
great.
good. Those are great. Keep going with that.
All right. I'm gonna say Squidward because I'm like subpar at music and I'm angry about it. I think that's the home of unrecognized talent. Yeah, no, I'm a very angry person sometimes, so I think I'm very grumpy in the morning too. I'm definitely a Squidward when I get up.
Those are the
Someone's
questions
my
I
exact
wrote
same
down.
model.
Unless you guys want to talk about any other cool.
You guys got anything else coming up after Treefort? Or?
We're playing Dale Street Music Festival.
Playing Salt Lake City.
We're playing Salt Lake City, Boulder, and Lawrence, Kansas on our way back to Memphis after Treefort. We're going on a West Coast tour in June, so that's gonna be sick. And then
That's it.
we're gonna keep writing the record. We're gonna be in the process of writing the next record. Can't wait to get home to get back to doing that. And check out our Black Indie Tunes playlist, where it's called Black Indie Tunes on Spotify, and it's like nothing but like black-fronted indie projects. So a great way to like listen and then follow them all on Instagram and like buy their merch and support them and go to their shows, because it takes a village to change the narrative and stigma behind like POC-fronted bands in a whitewash genre.
Expect your new album later this year, or
Not, I would love that so much, but no. But there will be new music before the year's out, though. I can promise people that. It's probably going to be one of the new songs we've been playing. Mm-hmm. But we're definitely going to have at least a single out before the end of the record. End of the year, sorry.
Alright, well, I'm looking forward to seeing that single come out.
those are the questions I wrote down. So
Oh, thank you for having us.
Thanks for having so much. This is cool.
You want to see somebody dab in 2022?
Yes.
Oh.
Look at them
Hold on,
down.
wait.
Oh?
You ain't gonna hit that. You ain't gonna hit the hole. No. I had to finish out the trifecta.
Oh man, y'all ever see that clip of it's like New Year's from like 2019 or some shit like that? Y'all know Ninja, right? Like the streamer.
Yeah.
Y'all ever see that clip of him? And he's like, everybody, let's floss together, everybody. And nobody in that like 1,000-person crowd flosses with that man. And he's just awkwardly. It's so funny. It's so funny. I love that clip so much.